Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin back with another TV movie review. This one is for the movie The Defiant Ones. If you haven't seen The Defiant Ones, it is on HBO. You guys need to check this documentary out. It is a 4-part documentary series which chronicles the life and career of Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. Now, the reason why these two, I guess, coincide with each other is because Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, although they lived very different lives, it's almost like they are kind of kindred spirits. And when they met and Dr. Dre signed with Interscope to bring Death Row, and not only Death Row but Aftermath, there was this kinship with Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre that has lasted for years. The documentary is directed by Alan Hughes. For those that don't know about Alan Hughes, check out Alan Hughes' work. Him and his brother Albert, they've done stuff like Menace to Society, Dead Presidents, From Hell, list goes on. But this documentary is so, like, it's what I've been saying for years as far as movies that have anything to do with music / I would say like hip hop. Even though Jimmy Iovine has done other music from like Bruce Springsteen to Stevie Nicks to U2, but just the area of him wanting to work with Dr. Dre. When you do these sort of docu-series or whatever, I think these are so much better to do than actual feature films. And we can see why, like, the proof is in the pudding, really, if you want to know why I think it's better to do a docu-series than a feature film. Look at, look at All Eyes on Me. Look at even when the success of Straight Outta Compton, there was still people talking about how Straight Outta Compton left this out, they didn't talk about this part was inaccurate, they should have shed light on this. Look at Notorious, how, they were talking about, well, Biggie didn't do this, or this didn't happen, or this wasn't like this, or whatever like that. But people don't realize that when you're giving a feature film, especially when it comes to a biopic, you are giving a certain amount of time to put this movie together. And most biopics either come like maybe 2 hours or so, sometimes maybe 3, but generally it's always about a good 2.5 hours. And of course, you have to scrunch everything into 2.5 hours, and everything is not going to be put in that particular film, and it gets people upset, and it gets people talking about, well, I could have did a better job at this, or this could have had, I don't know why they didn't put this in. But in this particular documentary, everything is in it. And there was even some things that they talked about with Dr. Dre that I was just like, wow, like some of this stuff really could have been put into the movie. But once again, I had to think, okay, this is a structured 4-part docu-series. So yes, they're given the amount of time that it takes to make these things, and in a feature film, you're not going to do it. But I really enjoyed the documentary. It was just the back and forth between telling stories about Jimmy Iovine's life and career and Dr. Dre's life and career, and how, when they meshed together, not only did they continue their working relationship with Death Row and then Aftermath, but of course now we get the big entity that's known as Beats. And Beats is all over the place. Everybody got to have Beats. the Beats headphones. Like I had Beats stereos. Like I even have a pair of Beats, so I know how it is and how it sounds and how awesome it is. And that's just because you got two big innovative giants like Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre leading the forefront. And you get to see Snoop Dogg talk and Eminem talk and Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty, Stevie Nicks. This movie is just so layered. It's fantastic, and you guys need to check it out. So if you have HBO, do yourself a favor and check out that documentary, and then tell me what you thought about the documentary. You can hit us up on Facebook at We Do Movies. You can also check out the blog on Tumblr. You can also see all our reviews on the Tumblr blog, on the Facebook page, as well as the YouTube channel as well. And until then, we'll see you next time. Peace.